From joy of being flows vitality. When joy keeps its glow even under the most difficult circumstances, the Agni Yogi is filled with impregnable strength. Vitality is spiritual power, psychic energy. We had already explained how you can strengthen it in the videos of the series Psychic Energy. Today, just this much. A soul knows the mission of its current incarnation and the path leading to its fulfillment. At every moment, with every step, it strives towards its goal. In this way, it increases its spiritual power. Every applied thought will bring growth to the spirit. A powerful spirit controls both the body and the circumstances. The strength of an immortal lies in a new attitude. I can cope with any situation. I will continue my path unwaveringly and pursue my goal steadfastly. I do not allow myself to be put off by failure and never give up, but try again and again. The pressure of adversity does not affect the soul of a strong man, for it is more powerful than any external circumstances. The man of the future is characterized by the golden aura of a king of the spirit or a disciple of the brotherhood. The crowns of the masters are in their royally beautiful radiations. Of course, this light which you radiate is generated by a high consciousness, sublime thinking, and a royal attitude. What you think, you are. What you are, you radiate. Your eternal self senses its kinship, its unity with all other living beings. They all have a soul, like you, some a smaller, some a greater one. There is no such thing as inanimate nature. Everything, from rocks to stars, is animated. Your soul would never harm another soul. It thinks, I love, protect, preserve, and nurture everything that exists. If you react unlovingly, irritably, or even aggressively to the behavior of another person or to a difficult situation, you are not revealing the divine of your nature. Purity means, above all, selflessness. Your eternal individuality is, by its very nature, completely unselfish. It adopts this attitude. I need nothing for myself. I demand nothing for myself. All I want is the fulfillment of the will of God, the higher will, the plan of evolution, the establishment of the cosmic order, of truth, justice, beauty, and love on earth. To material beings, the law of the jungle applies. The stronger one subjugates or devours the weaker one, and thus becomes ever stronger. To a spiritual creature, on the other hand, the law of the sacrifice applies. Your soul does not grow when it takes, but when it gives. When it selflessly serves the common good and sacrifices itself completely for a great cause. The misery and suffering of the old world are caused almost exclusively by the selfishness of the old man. Poverty was not created by God. We have produced it, I and you, through our egotism. That is why the selflessness of the new man is the indispensable foundation for the new construction. You experience the exercise's transformation into an immortal and elevation to the fiery state are a true act of creation. You create yourself in you. You bring to life a creature of a higher level of evolution, which did not exist before. You are an artist, a sculptor of the soul. From the material of your being of spirit, you create a work of art. Just like Michelangelo chiseled out his David from a block of marble. This depends solely on you. Nobody and nothing can prevent the realization of your dream. Only you yourself. We come to a surprising insight. The creation of the man of the future boils down to mastering your thoughts and feelings. Each of your thoughts and each of your feelings weaves the subtle structure of your eternal individuality. By changing your thinking, you change the essence of your being. A higher being is a creature with a high vibration. So, if you put yourself in a state of high vibration through elevated thinking, you are a higher being. At least for the brief moment of the exercise, you really are the new man of a higher evolutionary stage, of the sixth race. Now it is only a matter of revealing this high position in everyday earthly life and defending it in all adversity. If the transformation of individual human beings succeeds, the new world will come about of itself. When all people are peaceful, peace on earth will come of its own accord. When all people are unselfish, the horrible monstrosities of egotism will disappear. If every 8-year-old in the world is taught meditation, we will eliminate violence from the world within 1 generation. As we are, so the world is. That is, if we are greedy, envious, competitive, our society will be competitive, envious, greedy, which brings misery and war. The state is what we are. To bring about order and peace, we must begin with ourselves, and not with society, not with the state, for the world is ourselves. Lead the way. The old man will follow a new man and imitate him when they perceive his superiority. Whatsoever a great man does, common men imitate. Whatever he sets up as the standard, that the world follows. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. Transform yourself, and you will transform the world. Change yourself, and you will have done your part in changing the world.